right. Wow. Not for beginner. Hello everyone, welcome to DS Travel. I'm Dan. I'm in Guangzhou right now, and today we're going in deep into the alleys and streets of Guangzhou and try to explore some of the best street food that old Guangzhou has to offer. And if you like this video, please do me a favor and click that subscribe button so you get notified for new episodes. Thank you, and let's go. Guys, right up front, hidden in the small street of Guangzhou, is probably one of the best Cantonese barbecue in Guangzhou. They just opened. There's already a super long line waiting to buy this barbecue. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, just got my bento box from Yongxin Saola, and let me tell you, it's really popular. I mean, I came just when they opened and I waited like 20 minutes to get my bento box, and when I got my bento box, there was like 50 people waiting after me. Crazy, right? And they don't have any sitting area. It's like a takeout joint. It's like a hole in the wall, really tiny but really popular, and really good deal too. I mean, I got a bento box and a lot of barbecue pork and roasted duck, and both of them together 20 Chinese yuan. This is a good deal. I mean, 20 Chinese yuan and get everything I wanted to try. Amazing. Okay, let's try that roasted pork. I asked for sort of the lean part, and it looks pretty lean, looking very nice. First bite. Wow, this is phenomenal. I mean, this one, you can really taste that smoky flavor. I mean, when you first bite into it, even before you chew, there's that nice smokiness just hit you. And then surface like slightly crunchy and with that sugar coating, you know, sweet, but it's also very savory. It has a little bit of that nice smoked hen flavor in it. And the meat, really similar to brisket, but this is pork. Amazing. And it's been slowly roasted for so long, it's sort of just, you know, when you bite into it, it just breaks apart in your mouth. Oh. And at the bottom, there's a thin fatty layer. Oh, that whole combination, really flavorful. I mean, one more bite. Now let's try that roasted duck. I think they gave me a leg quarter. You can really taste this is a duck, and the meat is really bouncy and soft and slightly crumbly. It tastes really different from chicken. The flavor, the texture, it's definitely not chicken, it's duck. And the skin, it's really thin, and underneath there's almost no fat, just slight fatty layer. And the flavor, it's not salty, it's just, you know, light roasted duck flavor in it. Really nice, really nice. One more bite. Flavorful, nice, chewy, bouncy, and soft and tender chicken. Just so satisfying, really meaty. The duck, without that sauce, it can be a little dry and not salty enough for me, but it's still really good. And one of the benefits of getting the bento box is that you get some vegetable. Let's have a try. I've gotta say, the water boiled vegetable is amazing. Tender, crunchy, refreshing, really high quality. I'm actually sitting right on the side block. Let me go find a place to finish this, and then we'll go for our next stop. Guys, right up front, one of the most famous Claypot rice in Guangzhou. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, this is one of the most famous Claypot rice place in Guangzhou. And I also ordered pig blood soup. Looking very nice too, also in the Claypot. Let's stick it and eat it while it's hot. So when I got this Claypot, I noticed that they cracked the egg right before leaving the stove. And I drizzle some sauce, try to mix them. It's rice, sauce, some egg and beef. This is really hefty. It's probably gonna be my workout of the day. Exactly how Claypot rice tastes like. The rice is a little hard, a little al dente because it's cooked in the clay pot. It has sort of a unique flavor, but mixing with that sauce and the egg, wow, it's creamy, a little bouncy, a little crunchy, a little al dente. On top of that, you have the meaty beef. The whole, everything in one bite. Phenomenal. Just water boiled, but crunchy and refreshing. Pretty good. Look at that. It's like the burnt part right at the bottom of this clay pot. Survive. Love that, love that. Just like a rice cracker. Everything one bite. Let's try that soup before it gets cold. Try a sip of the soup. The soup actually doesn't have much flavor. It's really clear, but there's a nice pepper flavor in there. A little spicy, but it tastes like boiled water and then put in some pig blood in there. Not really recommended. So that Claypot rice is top notch. This is okay. Try the pig blood. Although the soup is not very good, the pig blood is phenomenal. Bouncy, and biting to it, it just breaks apart and just sort of disintegrates on your tongue. Wow, that texture is phenomenal, really fresh, really nice. Guys, right up front is another very, very famous sweet shop in Guangzhou. Let's go check it out. 百花甜品 is one of the old Cantonese dessert shop that have been around for more than 30 years. And they have over 400 items to choose from. Here's what I ordered. Let's go find a seat. It's time to have a sweet feast. What we are here for is their famous guilin gao. I had this in Xiamen. And this one is shuang ji nai, which is double skim milk. I also added like the red bean sauce on top. Looking very nice. Let's have a try. I think I will start with this guilin gao first because this is supposed to be a little bitter. And if we had this double skim milk first, this will be really way too bitter for me to try. Guilin gao. And I ordered it with honey. I already drizzled some honey on top. Okay. This is actually relatively sweet. The guilin gao itself is sweet already, and on top of that, I have the honey sweetness. It's actually nice. It's basically, you know, just tastes like a jello. Let me take another bite. A little bit of the bitterness at the end. That's a little sort of like an aftertaste. It's kind of like grass jelly. It's really bouncy and jello-like. I can eat this all day. I mean, this is not bitter at all. And it's supposed to be good for you, really cools your tongue. And this doesn't really taste like it's made of turtle shell. I don't know. This ranked number 1 on Dianping. Honestly, I would prefer the one in Xiamen probably a little more. That that feels more authentic to me. All right, let's try that double skim milk. First bite. Milky, creamy, soft, jello-like texture. You know, the mild sweetness, not overly sweet. I love this. Let's try this red bean paste on top. It's been cooked for so long, it's almost like just melts away. It's really nice. A little bit crumbly texture of the red bean. Yeah, nice red bean flavor. It's pretty nice. Let's try it then together. It's really nice. A little bit of that crumbly texture on top, red bean flavor. Then that really soft, milky and creamy and jello-like milk custard. Love that. No. Let me take my time, enjoy my sweets, we'll go for another shop. Guys, right up front is a place that sells some of the most traditional Cantonese noodle. It's called Lai Fen. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, I'm at Lao Xiguan Lai Fen, and the thing on the left is Lai Fen. I have never had this before, but I think it looks just like super thick rice noodle cooked in a thick rice sort of soup base or paste, and there's mushroom, there's like fried pork chunks, and there's also some of that dried shrimp. It looks really interesting. And also this is fried fish skin, looking very nice. Let's give it a try. Let's start with this Lai Fen. It's actually pretty flavorful. You bite into it, first you feel that soft, gooey, really thick paste like soup. It's got a lot of seasonings in there. It has like the mushroom and dried shrimp, so you really get a lot of things that give you a nice umami to it, and not overly salty, just right, and really nice savoriness. And that rice noodle, thick rice noodle, super thick, and it's actually a little chewy and bouncy and slippery. Really nice texture. I mean, the whole thick paste, gooey like thing. It's actually pretty flavorful. Let's try the fried fish skin. Oh, it's very interesting. Crunchy and fishy. Tastes like crunchy fish skin with batter on top, and it tastes just like it looks like. Crunchy and fishy and a little bit oily and greasy. Worth the try. Not my favorite, but it's worth the try. So if you come here, definitely recommend this Lai Fen. The fish skin, I mean, it's up to you. Walking on the street of Guangzhou at night, I saw two young guys grinding something really hard. Then I smelled that sesame aroma. And I really want to give it a try. 来试看看弄芝麻糊了，就这样磨。
这样，上面定做上面摇，可以这边摇呢，
这样可以没关系嘛？
别挑，别挑，直接放上面了，对，可以这边摇。
哇 ！Not for beginner. Sesame paste. That's what we're gonna have for dessert. Alright guys, I'm at Zima Shijia trying their famous Tsumaku, and Zima is basically sesame, so this is basically sesame paste, and it started out with roasted sesame, and they just had like gigantic, wood continuously grinding that sesame into the sesame paste. It looks like really a lot of hard work and looks really good. And you can also choose different flavors. The other side here, I have the peanut paste, sesame paste, and they form a nice taiji. Let's give it a try. You just get that nice sesame flavor right away. I mean, it's not overpowering, it's actually really mild, but it's just so sesame, and you can really feel that comforting sesame aroma just, wow, extend in your mouth, and it goes down really quickly. It's gone before you even know it. Amazing. And one more bite. Oh. Wow, it's so smooth and goes down so easily. Just kind of melts and disappears in your mouth. And there is also a little pin of bitterness, like at the very end. I think that probably comes from that roasted sesame. Wow, this is the real deal. Really, really flavorful. If you like sesame, there's something you definitely come and try. Now let's try the peanut sauce. Oh, really nice mild peanutty flavor. Oh, and you really get aroma from the peanut too. Hey, it's not overly sweet, just right, but really you get the essence of the peanut in that one sip. Oh, really comforting. This is top notch. Let's mix it up and see how they taste like. Oh, definitely better together. I mean, it's really complex sesame, peanutty, that nutty aroma just sort of explode in your mouth. And because it's so creamy and paste-like, it just goes down and it's gone. Wow, this is amazing. This is phenomenal. Really nice ending to our first night in Guangzhou. We still got a lot more street food to go, so make sure you click the subscribe button so you get notified for new episodes. And we'll see you in another Guangzhou street food episode.